Yo, can you guys hear me? Yo, let me know, gang, if y'all can hear me. Yo, can you guys hear me? Not perfect. Yo, guys, hope you guys are doing amazing today. We're gonna go ahead and get this started here shortly. Just let me know where y'all watching from. Let me know where y'all are tuning in from. Drop your country, drop your cities, drop your states. Let me know where y'all watching from. Excited to be here with y'all. I see Trim in the chat. Samandria. What's up? Good evening, Marcella. What's up? Iron Monkey, loud and clear. Yes. Where y'all tuning in from? We got the VA. We got Florida. New York City, South Carolina, Denton, Texas, ATL, freezing Boston, Namibia, that's dope. UK, it's a big man ting. Love to see it. Great. Ocean, Atlanta, perfect, man. We got people from all over. All right, sick. ATL. Oh shit. San Diego. All right, cool. Well, family, we won't waste any time. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this today. We'll go ahead and jump in. I'm not in the usual setup. I'm at my parents' crib right now. I'm in my old office way back when. But what we're gonna do is I'm not gonna freeze to death, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and dive into the charts. We got Hollywood, LA, H-Town, Houston, North Carolina, Alabama, Memphis, Tennessee. I'll be in Nashville soon. All right, yo. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Weekly market outlook. For the moment, I'm just not going to be looking at the chat. I'm going to just start off with all the different crosses and things of that nature. We'll start off with the DXY. So as we start with the DXY, I'm just going to go ahead and delete all the drawing tools. And I'm going to turn this off as well. So what I want you guys to understand about the US dollar index is there's this price right here. It is 100, right? You have this 100 price. When the US dollar is at 100, what I want you guys to understand is that when the DXY is at 100, that means the dollar is at 100% value, and if it's above, it's greater, right? If it's below 100%, that means the value of the dollar is diminishing or it's dropping, right? So there's a few key things that we have to focus in on when it comes down to looking at this dollar at this specific moment. Right here, we had a series of lows that took out the previous lows, and then we had another series of lows that took out the previous lows. And what we can see here is we formed some type of liquidity grab. You can't confirm it to be a liquidity grab until it has broken some type of structure. Obviously, I'm looking at the daily time frame, so the major structure points right now are this and that. But DXY right now is undervalued, and it has dropped pretty aggressively. Now, here's the thing: is the DXY is an inverse correlation of USD quotes, right? So when you look at a currency pair, you have the base and then you have the quote, right? Am I spelling that right? No, that doesn't look right. Quote, right? So what does that mean? That means the base pair is like, let's just say we're looking at XAU USD. The base pair is XAU, the quote is USD, right? So you have two variations. You got XXX USD and you got USD XXX, right? Now, what I want you guys to understand is when you look at the DXY, the reason why we put emphasis on the DXY is because this gives you the directional bias of the dollar. If we see that the DXY looks like it's going to continue to go up, well, in that case, you're going to look at pairs like USD XXX to go up and pairs like XXX USD to go down. When the DXY is going down, in theory, you should see pairs like XXX USD go up and USD XXX pairs go down, right? It's very simple fundamentals of understanding price. Now, right now, what we have is we have this leg down. It's about one continuous leg down to the downside. There's also a bearish leg down. And right now, the way we're looking at it is I would like to see price make some type of retracement and work its way up into this premium range, and then potentially we could see it continue down, right? That's what I would like to see based off of this. We look at the higher time frame and we look at the sweeps of these liquidity areas over here. What that gives me thought of is, hey, if this pair should go up for the rest of the week, let's be mindful and see if we could actually break up above this previous high. And if we do, we're back to a bullish sentiment, and then maybe we should pull back and then keep going up, right? So you got two ideas. I'd say for until about midweek, I'd like to see DXY at least work its way up, right? So there we have it. We got a good idea on the DXY. Cool. So does that make sense so far, guys? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the chat. And then, yo, if this is your first time on one of these live streams, don't forget to hit subscribe. I have a whole bunch of new trading videos and content coming out. All of that stuff's 100% free. There's some amazing free content here on the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know, our goal is to hit 100K subs this year. We're at 11.3K. And I'm going to get back to it. All right. So let's just start with the AUD crosses. You know, a lot of people still trade forex. A lot of people are still trading forex, which is you know, cool. You know, foreign exchange is my first love. So as of right now, if you're trading AUD CHF, I would look for buys down in this range. And I would target these relative highs. I think these aren't equal highs anymore, but the structure looks good because this was the low that made this high. This was a higher low. Technically, that is a higher high, right? So if you can get a little dip into there to go higher, if you trade AUD CHF, that actually looks pretty nice. In my opinion, if you're trading AUD CHF, this looks pretty nice. Cool. All right, let's keep it pushing. AUD CAD, in my opinion, this looks like shit. But hey, you know, if you trade this, there's an inefficient pricing zone here, an imbalance. If price can get to that level, this is a great place to potentially take a long position. So if you can get a move down here, if it holds this zone, if it holds this blue zone that we drew, that could be something nice to, you know, go higher off of. AUD JPY, I don't like it. AUD NZD, don't like it. AUD USD. Now, mind you, we said pairs like AUD or XXX USD should go down and then rally. Same thing here. So if we think the US dollar pairs are going to go up this week, the crosses should pull back. Maybe we fill this inefficient pricing here. And then maybe we run and go higher from there. Right? If we take a fib from these relative lows to these highs. This is like a really nice zone. We got discount pricing in this range. Got a nice discount area here. Little golden zone. And all right, cool. And then, we box it up a little bit. We use a sequence of Fibonacci from a distance standpoint. Then we also use it from a time standpoint. What that does is it gives us this box. This is a Wednesday to next Tuesday zone of potential entry. So if AUD/USD works its way down into here and it's in this box that I just drew and it's somewhere down in this is a great opportunity to take the risk on this setup to take it higher. And what I'm gonna do is I actually like this, even though forex is slow as fuck. I'm gonna go ahead and drop an alert right there. So that looks good to me. This has an upside of 430 pips, 400 pips. That could be a great setup. So just like that, we got one A++ setup, in my opinion, for the week. I'm just gonna go back and check the chat real quick. What broker do you use? I use a broker called Magno FX. Slick Mike Channel 89 Nashville. Hey man, I'll be in Nashville relatively soon. All right, y'all ready? Let's keep going. I'm gonna go into the CAD crosses. I'm not really a fan. So CAD was overall bullish. This could actually be a pretty good setup. Bullish, 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 bullish. Break a structure. BOS. Bearish. It's bearish now. Fib high, fib low. We already came into this zone. Just gonna zoom in a little bit, see if there's any specific candles of interest. 4 hour. All right, cool. If CAD JPY can come and smack this 4 hour candle, if it can hit the open of that 4 hour candle right there, I wouldn't mind selling that bad boy down up to around this price. So we got a relative, we got a swing that's about this size. Whoops. Got a swing that's about this size. And if it comes back, lines up, that could be a nice trade. CAD JPY, that could be really good. Let's just say it doesn't get to where we want it to get to. Just if it just starts dropping, just wait for a pullback, catch an entry, and then, that's what I would do. But if it comes up here, it's definitely worth that risk. So keep that in mind. This is off of a H4 candle, CAD JPY. All right, cool. I'm gonna move on. And all this is being recorded too, so y'all come back. CHF JPY, this looks like shit. Shit and shit. All right, cool. Keep going. Euro GBP, terrible. Euro CHF, terrible. Euro CAD, terrible. Euro USD. Euro USD, very similar to AUD USD. All right, we got that. I'll draw one from here too. We got that. So what I'm doing now is I'm creating a fib cluster. I'm creating a cluster for the fib. Really don't like Euro USD, but I mean, if it comes down here, the deeper it gets, the better to go higher. I don't like this as much as AUD USD. Euro NZD looks terrible. Euro JPY looks the same as AUD JPY. If we can work our way up to this 4-hour candle, this is where I would look to take some type of sell. And the reason being is just, you have price action giving consistent bullish structure, and then boom, we broke. And now we're correcting. Maybe we get a pop, gives an entry, and then we start going down, right? So there's that higher low, there's that higher high. Here's the break of structure. And we pull back and boom. Euro JPY looks good. Euro odd looks terrible. Maybe not. The fuck is this? I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm gonna keep my eyes on Euro odd. I don't really like it right this second. I like to see it go a little bit deeper. GU, same thing. GU, fib low to fib high. You just want to see this come down here, and from here just monitor in this zone. Try to take that bad boy up. GP JPY, same thing. If we can get up here, we can get down there. Same thing. Very bullish. Overall, very, 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 very bullish. Last higher low, last higher high, break of structure. Now we're going to start going down. Make sense? Perfect. Keep eyes on GJ as well. GJ has a big imbalance right here. See if it's still there. Yep, it's still there. What I'm going to do for GJ is I'm going to just measure it out. Fixed range volume profile. I'm going to measure that range out. I'm going to zoom in. And I see an imbalance that's left behind right here. That lines up with the 78.6. I'm going to put an alert a little bit below. GJ looks pretty good too. It's like an easy 530 pip move. About a 1 to 5 risk reward. You can obviously refine this too, but looks like a great trade. GJ is another one I really like, so say write that down. GBP CAD looks like it's about to go up. If you're trading GBP CAD, looks like it could probably just go up from here. It's already bullish. It already came down, already mitigated. Looks good. If you trade this, I'll just try to buy it. That looks terrible. That looks terrible. All right, cool. We're going to get into Bitcoin now. Here's the thing about Bitcoin. BTC USD. Just use a chart that we have not marked up. Here is the thing about Bitcoin. Now, factor this in. We had this move on Bitcoin where we had price go up, price pulled back, price went, whoops. We had this move where price went up, it pulled back, it went higher, and then it went to shit, right? This kinda is looking like this. Okay, maybe that's not the best example, right? But it does look like, to me, nothing is stopping these weekly candles. I mean, let's put into perspective on on speed. All right, this went down very, very, very fast. 3 weeks down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pretty much 8 to 9 weeks back up, very slow, right? What does that mean? It means we went down very fast, then we chopped it back up pretty damn slow, and then we went down real fast in 2 weeks. What does that mean? Maybe we get a little bit of relief come here, but eventually I think we need to go lower, take out these lows, shake out all the weak-handed buyers and sellers, whatever, and then maybe we come down here and then, we go higher. Some people are saying 40Ks. I don't see that. I mean, I understand the logic, right? This move and this move look very similar, but from the previous high down to the low was about a 70% retracement. From here down to a 70% retracement would be in the 40K range. Now, if you're thinking history repeats itself, all right, that should make sense. But I don't think Bitcoin can go from 126K down to 30, 40K. I don't think so. I think maybe we sweep these lows, make an aggressive spike, and keep it moving. I think more than likely you get a little sign of relief this week, right? We get a little bit of some relief. And then maybe we just dip down, take out these lows, and then we just keep going. But that's Bitcoin. So I had marked this up last week down here. I forget what candle it was off of. I had this marked off the 5-minute candle, but I just wasn't paying attention. But I had this marked up on gold. Gold is up about 700 pips already. It's filled the gap. I don't want to take anything right now on gold, or else I would have sent this out in our free signals chat. But I'm just gonna wait. See what happens. We caught this buy last week trying to buy similar type of setup. Didn't complete, and then it drastically dropped. So it's just like, I don't want this to just do this and then so we'll just wait and see. Last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at these US CAD pairs, US dollar pairs. Same thing. So this looks like it can go up, maybe hit something, and then drop. Same thing. Just correct, and then boom. Same thing here. Correct, and then boom. Right? So, it's hard to I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's hard to not necessarily give you guys trades, but it's hard to call a setup on a Sunday because the market needs so much time to set itself up, you could say, right? So, the base and the idea and the concept for these calls is, we want to create a weekly bias. We want to create a idea of what we'd like to see for the rest of the week, right? And I feel like today we did a pretty good job of covering everything that we trade and creating a good bias, a good weekly market outlook, right? We created a nice outlook for the week. So, that's it for chart time. All of these calls are recorded. What I'm going to do is I'll do like 10, 15 minutes of just shooting the shit with y'all. If y'all have any questions or anything like that, I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. What's the best base for a strategy? Understanding market structure. Market structure is pretty much the base of any strategy, for real. That was a great question, though.
10, 15 minutes.
Oh, shit. Let me know, guys. I'm going to be on here for a few minutes just answering questions, so let me know. If not, we could go ahead and move it along. But, guys, chat's going. And if y'all have any questions. All right, chat. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. We'll keep it going. I appreciate y'all. Do you use session highs in your confirmation? Not really. Are you able to go through the NAS 100 strategy? If you go to this YouTube channel that you're watching, the last 10, 20 videos are all NAS 100. Can we see your Fortnite locker? I'm actually here. Let me show you. Hold on. I'm actually gonna play the game once I'm done with y'all today. I'm at my parents' house. I brought my PlayStation here. I usually play on the PC, but I brought this over here just because I wanted to stay a couple nights here with them. How do you trade red folders? I don't really trade news. What time frame do you prefer? I look at all the time frames. Fuck. Can you repeat what you said about GBP JPY? Yo, these sessions are recorded, so after you're done watching, you could come back and rejoin. Yo, guys, if you've been enjoying this call so far, please subscribe to the channel. I'll have so much free content coming out. I truly believe that you could become a successful trader just by watching all the free content on this YouTube channel. Like, people pay thousands of dollars to learn from these douchebags sitting in front of Bugattis that don't even trade. The free value that we provide is much better than all that. How are your student results? They're pretty good results. Let's see. Student results. Here, let me share my screen. Student results. Hold on. Give me a sec. Here's somebody who withdrew today. I don't know if y'all can see this. Here's somebody $200 withdrawal. Here's somebody $600 withdrawal. Here's somebody $800 in profit. $725, $20. This is $413, $200, a couple $100, $11, $400, $3,200. Insane. Here's somebody withdrew $300. Here's somebody's a $5,000 withdrawal right here. $156. 297. 200, 300. I can sit here and keep scrolling, but student results are pretty fucking good if you ask me. I think we have the best results in all of the space. Thank you. Thanks for coming live today. Thanks for watching, bro. Thank you, guys. Is it possible to get a one-on-one privately? Yeah, if you buy my course, so everything we do right now is free. I do have a paid course. I don't promote it, but for everybody that does buy the paid course, I do a one-on-one session with everybody. How can we join your signals community? If you message us on Instagram, it's at Trade Star Strategies. Just on IG, message them on Instagram. Yeah, bro. I need to learn chart markups, how all pairs are saved on different charts. Yeah, bro. I got free videos on my page about trading view setups and all that stuff. So, go dive into that. But guys, if you guys don't have any more questions, man, I'm probably gonna hop off. I don't really like to waste time on these calls. I just give you guys the sauce and get right to it. The recording will be posted right after this. The paid course is at the same as the previous one you had 2 years back. So I only have one course, but it's constantly being updated. Like, this upcoming week or the next week, I'm gonna record a new version of the course with all my new information and new strategies. So that's probably what I'm gonna be working on this week. But the way the courses work is it's like lifetime. You always get access to any new updates or any new material, education wise, that we make within the course. Thank you. Enjoy your evening. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Take it easy. Peace out, guys.